focus. For me, the problem in Kenya is economic. It's never been political. And then we are solving economic problem with political solution. It won't work. Ruto cannot engage any of us on economic discussion. He wants to engage us on political discussion. Let us bring back the economy to the center of the discussion in Kenya. I wrote an article one time that Ruto's only missile that can kill him is an economic missile. Throw that missile at him. Ask him, are we having free primary education as you promised? Is the education system working? Is healthcare working? Is the economy working? Discuss those things only. You can only give an example where he has failed, but do not start discussing about, oh, Ruto is a bad man, he must go. He can only go if we package him to be a failure in economics, a failure in health, a failure in any sector of the economy. Let us discuss Ruto together with the economy. There's a lot of things going on, and things are going on right. I can tell you that in spite of the many frustrations some of us have with very many things, let me tell you that the journey that is going towards the people's revolution is actually ongoing. And I can't say we are still at the ground zero. And in spite of the challenges, we continue climbing. We get setbacks here and there, but I can say the journey is ongoing. Different people are doing different things. The only thing remains, like I said, is how can we be able to count also our successes, that only counting our disappointment and setbacks. I want to say that at J25, at the new generation leaders, new generation aspirants, alternative leadership platform, very many initiatives. Our strength is in the sum total of the success of each and every of those organizations. And our strength may not be in the subdivision, or if you like, the subtraction of any of those things. So any progressive movement, our strength is in the subtotal. Cumulatively, if we continue making the right decision, then cumulatively we are going to succeed. So I call upon us at this stage to focus more on what unites us. And you can even keep in the packing the things that divide us, but forge even with the little very things that can actually unite us. And I think that should be the rallying call to everybody. The rallying call to everybody, even for the 25th of April meeting taking place in Fungamano, is just simply that we are together. When those people see us together, they really panic. And when we see ourselves together, then we feel very strong. So for me, that is the main rallying call I'm trying to put upon you. Remember, we're not born together. We didn't get education together. We don't have the same schools of thought. So differences in opinions should not be the reason for us to separate. Actually, the difference in position should be a sign of us being genuine. Because you cannot find 20 people in the room and they all agree. There must be someone pretending, if not everyone pretending. So I know that there have been some challenges within the movement. People have different views. The only thing is that do not have very strong views that you can change your mind. They say the one who has learned most is the one who has changed his mind most often. I was born a stupid man. Through my education, my experiences, I've changed my mind many times, and that looks at growth. So I think that for me, that is the most important thing. But this is the clear message I'm going to have to everyone who is here. I hope today we are discussing about aspirants. First of all, be genuine that you are an aspirant. There's no point on being in a WhatsApp group when you are not an aspirant. And then you are having other agendas, because leadership begins with honesty, transparency. Leadership begins with accountability. Leadership begins with openness, integrity. If you don't pass integrity state, for me, I have no time for you. I think that is something I can't negotiate about. So even if you see somebody you may not like, but you know they have integrity, embrace them, support them, work with them together. I also have to tell you that the people who are evil, they are more organized than those who are doing the right thing. Because if you want to steal somebody's vehicle, the thieves trying to steal a vehicle will organize themselves in a way you cannot believe it. And they'll steal that vehicle. They look for who is going to throw the first stone, who is going to pick the guy, tie him by hands, and take him away. But when you want to do something good, you become very disorganized. You just say that, okay, we are organizing a wedding. You don't organize like a thief. It has to be organized like a thief would be organized to take over. I remember in our meetings, we discovered that to take over government is like a hostile takeover of a company. And we are taking over government that has taxes when we don't have. And I'm happy. I think there are some people like Dr. Mofo discuss about it, among other people, that we need resources. But there's a strength in diversity that for us, our resources are not meant to manipulate people, but our resources are meant to give us a platform to express ourselves because we are talking about the right thing. The only person who needs more resources is William Ruto because he has to make lies look like truth. He has to make mismanagement look like management. He must make incompetence look like competence. He must make, let's say, evil look like good. He has to make, let's say, I can tell it anything you like, that he has to use what is wrong to really pass a good message. So he needs a lot of resources. For us, we just need to be honest, get resources that are important for our logistics. Don't start giving money. Don't compete with people. Ask them. If we are competing on who has money, then take William Ruto with you. For me, I have no money. I'm only here to give you the good message. If you want to take my message, I'm welcome. If I must give you money, I don't. Even Jesus began sending the message, he told the disciples, if you go where you are welcome, sit in and eat. But if you find that you are chased away, shake their dust. I'm sure this is not necessarily important for you now, but there's a way in which, if we are very consistent, it can work. In the beginning, you'll get rejection, you'll be booed, but as you continue the journey tirelessly, they start seeing sympathy on you, then they're realizing that you're very honest. But if you are rejected, then tomorrow you come with money, they realize then that rejection is giving them a benefit by you giving money. The last few things I want to talk about is the following. One, I want us to agree as all new generation leaders to stop talking about the old generation leaders and start talking about ourselves. We are not our own friends. All of us talk here, but no one goes there to talk about other persons. I've been encouraging Dan, who is doing very well in Nakuru. I've been talking to some people who are my friends in Nakuru to reach out to some of the leaders in different regions, telling them that I can see a very bright leader in some people. I have talked very nicely about one of our brother also doing very well in Laikipia, West called Mwangi. I've talked to some people in my network. One day they're going to call him for a cup of tea. Help your friend, my brother. Hii mambo ya kuchukia watu ati you are fighting each other here, it's not helping you. If you can't help any of us even get one vote, then you are useless to all of us. In fact, you're even useless to yourself. For me, I'm trying to tell people. Badala ukienda TV, ukiitwa TV, tell them, me, I don't want to talk about William Ruto. I'm not their spokesperson. Stop blogging for them by sending out everything they say. Start blogging what we say. I can post something in a group, you ignore it. Then you want to post me to watch the one from Malala. You want me to watch them for Sonko. You want me to watch Raila Odinga. We must be mad ourselves. We must make our commitment that we stop talking about them. Let us behave as if they don't exist. Because for them, when they are talking, they talk as if we are not there. They see us as followers. They don't see us as people who can work with. So I want to say, for me, the first rule, I mean, I go on TV, I tell them, excuse me, I'm here to discuss about economics. I don't want to discuss about Wamunyoro. We are discussing small things on TV. We are discussing current affairs. Oh, what happened in Butere? Then tomorrow. Then Ruto is very busy punching every nonsense and we run after them. And then we lose focus. For me, the problem in Kenya is economic. It's never been political. And then we are solving economic problem with political solution. It won't work. Ruto cannot engage any of us on economic discussion. He wants to engage us on political discussion. Let us bring back the economy to the center of the discussion in Kenya. I wrote an article one time that Ruto's only missile that can kill him is an economic missile. Throw that missile at him. Ask him, are we having pre-primary education as you promised? Is the education system working? Is healthcare working? Is the economy working? Discuss those things only. You can only give an example where he has failed, but do not start discussing about, oh, Ruto is a bad man, he must go. He can only go if we package him to be a failure in economics, a failure in health, a failure in any sector of the economy. Let us discuss Ruto together with the economy. Let us not discuss him in comparison with Achagua or Raila Odinga. Those ones, they look good. But if we discuss Ruto vis-a-vis what should be the scorecard of a head of state, rule of law, that will be something which Ruto will not stand.